Hello everybody, my name of course is CashyCams and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. I know you're new to Krunker. I know you want to get some really nice sniper scopes because there aren't any videos out there on any really nice customizations. So here it is. I'm going to bring you guys the top 10 custom scopes to use in Krunker in no particular order. If you want all my personal customization, you can join the Discord in the description, Cashy's Dungeon. You can get my settings, my custom CSS, my scope, my crosshair, and everything else in that Discord. Don't forget, as this video goes up, I'm live on Twitch right now. So I've brought out 10 scopes here that I think you guys will like. These aren't in any kind of order. It's not the first one's the best, the 10th one's the worst. It's just 10 nice, clean scopes. Some of them are animated, some of them are non-animated. I got 10 completely different scopes, so if you're looking for a custom scope, I promise you there'll be one in this video that you'll like, and if there's not, feel free to drop a dislike on the video. Alright, so all these scopes will be linked in the description, by the way, so if you want to get any of the images, all you got to do is just copy the link of the image and put it into scope image. Make sure you turn off scope borders. Okay, so the first scope we have here is probably the most basic on the entire list. It's a very nice blue and purple scope, thin borders, blue around the edge, merging into purple with like pink on the inside and a blue crosshair. Clean, nice, simple. Now the second scope we have here is the Moonjuice scope. This is an animated scope that fades through colors, and in my opinion it's one of the nicest and cleanest in this entire video. I think this is a really nice scope. If you're looking for something animated but not something over the top, then this is probably the best scope you could go for. Okay, next up we just have a standard still dark and light blue scope. It doesn't have an outer ring. Personally, I prefer scopes that don't have an outer ring. Just the least on my screen as possible, the better in my opinion. So yeah. Okay, next up we have a interesting scope here. We got another animated one. This reminds me, you guys ever watch those like dubstep videos on YouTube? You must have watched like those dubstep videos before, where it's like the song and then it's got like the audio waves bouncing around the side. That's what this reminds me of. It's got the RGB colors, purple, blue, green. It's clean, it's nice, it bounces up and down and looks beautiful while you're scoping in with it. Okay, so next up, I added this, and I don't actually recommend anyone use this, but if you want something like super over the top and super crazy, this is the perfect scope. I don't even know what to say about this. It's just really out there, really bright and vibrant with loads of particle effects. If you don't want to see your opponent while scoping in, this is the perfect scope for you. Next up, we have a super clean and simple scope. Light blue, very thin inner lines with a little cool little duck in the bottom right hand corner of the scope, just to spice it up a little bit. Again, another nice clean simple scope if you want one of those. Alright, next up we have the coolest scope on the entire list in my opinion. This is a fully RGB 3-line only with no like outer circle border scope. It's simple, it's basic, doesn't take up too much of your screen, it's animated, and it's clean. And that's what you want. Personally, if I was going to use any scope from this video, this is the one I would use. Next up, we have a very similar one to the last one. Again, same thing, but slightly different. We have 2 scopes left, coming in second to last. We have another kind of slightly over the top scope. Instead of like an outer circle, it's got Japanese... Please say I'm not wrong. Japanese text around the edge. So for any of you weebs out there, any of you faceless reacts that like this kind of stuff, there's a scope here for you. Honestly, I could picture faceless literally using this scope. If you like something like that and you like the style, boom, there it is. And last but not least, we have another just super clean, no outer circle scope, straight blue. Clean, simple, easy, bish, bash, bosh, that's it. One and done, nothing more to say about this. So, why use a scope? The default scope border on the game is dog. Make sure you turn off scope borders, and if you're going to use one of these custom scopes, honestly, it will help you out a whole bunch if you've just started playing Krunker, or if you are using a scope that you're not comfortable with. So I've provided you guys with a lot of different options here, a lot of different scopes you can use, so hopefully you like at least one of them from this video and you can find one that fits your gameplay style. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Use code Kashi. I'm live on Twitch right now as this video goes live. Make sure you come over and say hello over on twitch.tv/Kashi. If you have any questions at all, anything you want to ask me, feel free, come through. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.